Blessings and peace be with you. I am standing in the back of our property where a few hours ago the skies opened and rain got me fairly wet as I was finishing up my lawn mowing duties. Deb and I were able to get here on Thursday before the rain and mow everything, but well, there was just a little bit of blowing that needed to happen, and I thought I could get here and get it done before the next storm happened. So I have my windbreaker on because I'm a little damp. But that's how we live here in the high country. We kind of move from dampness to dampness. And that is just the blessing we have for living in this amazingly green environment that in the last month has popped out in all different hues and shades and textures of green. So we celebrate this. I am standing on this back corner. Right over there is the annex, and the fence comes right here at an angle to our embankment. And right now you'll see a landscaping plan come on to the screen. Last year, the children of Bill and Peggy Rogers had sent a check to us to do something in honor of Bill and Peggy, specifically a bench and or possibly working in this corner. For those of you who have seen the landscaping design that has been on our wall for over 15 years, you've noticed that little by little we'll do a phase here and a phase there as the funds come up. From the lawn to the paver sidewalk to the pavilion. Well, now it's time to put in a meditation spot. And you can see the plans that John Rowell has graciously drawn up for us. If you like labor, if you like digging out grass and laying gravel and laying pavers or laying a stone wall, if you would reach out to us, we would put your name on that list so that when it's time to do those different pieces of this project, we will give you a ring. So that is a bit of our summer as we look forward to getting to our anniversary, our 20th anniversary, the last weekend in August. And on that last weekend, the Rogers children will be here to dedicate this meditation area and also to actually do some memorializing of Bill and Peggy, to spread their ashes here, and we will offer them our grace and our blessing for those two amazing people who helped be the founders of this congregation. And so as we move towards our 20th anniversary, there are going to be some other opportunities to really tell our stories and to remember these 20 years as we launch into the next 20 years. So I encourage you to start noticing the opportunities to gather, to both tell stories and to receive stories, because whatever that grounding story is, it matters in how we understand ourselves as a congregation and how we hear God still speaking to us. Tomorrow, or probably you might see this on Sunday morning, it is Mental Health Sunday in the United Church of Christ. And so our Sunday will look a little bit differently than it's looked for our other Mental Health Sundays. We will focus on that, and we're going to just take a little bit different angle on it. So I invite you into worship in the morning at 11 for our Mental Health Sunday. And then plan to stay afterwards for our congregational meeting, which is really exciting for me. There are a lot of things happening, and you can see, if you got the email already, the agenda is just packed with updates and news and things that are happening here. So I hope that you will stay for the congregational meeting or click on the Zoom link and join us digitally. Two other announcements that I want to make sure that you hear. A piece of our budget is to support Farm Cafe, and one of the opportunities that has come to us in that is to sponsor a hole in their disc golf tournament. It's a part of their Take It to 10 campaign. So this summer, literally, Farm Cafe is turning 10 and we're turning 20. How cool is that? And so to support Farm Cafe, we are going to sponsor a hole in their disc golf tournament, which will be at the Ashe County Park. And if you are a disc golf player, we have 2 free registrations. So if you want one of those registrations, I'm going to start gathering names, and then we'll pull 2 names from the hat to represent us. So if you would send your name in, that would be fantastic. And the number 2 announcement that I really want you to hear is Minding the Gap through our labors of love is really getting geared up, and they're trying to have an event or 2 every month. And they're really working hard with the Hunger Coalition and their wood lot to try to actually get wood to those folks who need it, firewood, before the winter comes, which is actually much safer and easier. There's more firewood typically available right now to actually get it to where it needs to go. And so be watching for that. This month we already have a team to do that. So if you want to be on that team, I hope that you will reach out to Terry and put your name on that list. Worship is still going great. We're daring to dance. And I'm hoping that we're actually going to have a dance here in June or July to move our bodies and to celebrate the health of our literal beings. As we celebrate that we are alive, that we have breath, they may not move the way that we always wanted them to be, or they may not move as easy as they used to be, but still we are able to tap our toes and to raise our hands and to maybe even clap and maybe even do a little jig. That is not a lot of what I do, but I am attempting to learn. So may we dare to dance again. See you next week.